Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. So this is our section 1 class. We're going to get started with some warm-ups and then we're going to work on our brush, knee, and push section. So let's get feet, shoulders width apart, perfectly straight. Remember, we need just a moment to warm up those joints before we get going. So we'll start with the chin to the chest and looking up, just a few rounds back and forth. Nice relaxation as you really reach that chin down and never pushing too far as we look up. One more round, looking up, and we end by looking down. Come back to neutral, and then we'll come over both shoulders. So from one side to the other, just gently moving. It might feel better looking over that left shoulder because of all the single whip we do, but we want to try to even it out. All right, one more round. Each side, and then back to center. Neutral, and then into those shoulders. So alternating or together or big arm circles, whatever feels good. It's really going to be up to you. Feel that movement through the shoulder blades. Let those shoulders hang down. And then we'll go the other direction. Nice big circles. Getting that back open, bringing that movement through our spine. And then other direction, just a couple of times rolling back. And then we'll shake them down. So let them find neutral, shake them out, and then we'll find that swinging from our middle body. So let that movement from your waist to lead the arms swinging from side to side. Remember, how fast you turn determines how fast your arms swing. A couple more, really find that opening through your spine, lifting from the crown of your head. And we'll slowly ease off. So slowing down from that middle body until eventually we make our way back. All right, two more, hips and then knees and ankles. So a little bit wider and just a nice big circle, warming up the hips. You can have those hands on the hips or have them hang at the side, whatever feels good. Right, other direction. One more. And back to center. All right, let's bring those knees and ankles together in just nice little circles, warming up. So important to just get everything moving. Other direction. All right, back to center. Come back and just shake it down for a second. All right, so let's start by reviewing everything we've been working on. That means we'll be starting at opening and prepare, and we'll move all the way through that hamstring salute, all right? So we're gonna do it twice, making sure that we feel that flow and relaxation through our practice. So I'll turn and face the other direction so we all move together. Take them just a breath or two and prepare, run through your checklist. Head lifting up, lower back relaxing down, shoulders sinking, and that little piece of fruit is under your arms. On your next inhale, float the arms up, shoulder height and shoulder width, and then press down, upper arms, forearms, and then the palms. Grasping the bird's tail, ward off left. Shift to the left, turn on your right heel. Reaching out with that right arm, left arm bends underneath as you step out, and then lifting up and pressing down, go together. Torso's vertical. Ward off right, shift right, turn on your left heel. Rotate both arms, bend that right arm underneath as you close and step. Hinge it up and press down with the left palm. Rotate both arms for roll back, moving from corner to corner. Press. Expanding out. And then push. Single whip. Flattening as you shift back and then turn. Big circle. Pressing down, relaxing that left foot, and then make a hook. Turn over that left palm, Step wide enough and push. Raise hands, shift to the right and turn on your left heel. Keep that right hand higher than the left as you open, touch with the heel, turn from the waist to close. Circle both arms down, and then bring that left arm on top as you step and close the arms. Right arm passes on the outside as you touch with the ball of the left foot. White crane. Brush knee, look at your right palm. Bring that left arm up and then press down as you step. Clear and then push with the right palm. Last movement. Hand strums the glute, reaching out, step in. Pull back and then up and down with the arms as you touch with the left heel. Remember, fingertips point to the center of your left forearm. Empty stance, so don't move too far forward, and your torso is open to the side direction. Okay, very nice. Let's do it again. So from prepare all the way through to hamstrung glute. One more time. All right, I invite you to find lightness through your upper body this time. So try to bring all of that weight down to the legs and just let the arms float, starting with opening, lifting up, and then gently pressing down. Grasping the bird's tail, ward off left, shift and turn. Right arm reaches out, left arm bends as you step, and then up and down go together. Ward off right, shift, and then rotate everything 45 degrees. Left palm faces down, right arm bends as we close and step, and then hinging up and pressing down go together. Rotate both arms. Shift back and turn from your waist for roll back. Touch the left palm to the right forearm and expand for press. Flattening the arms. Come back. Sit up the palms. And then push. Single whip. Flatten and turn. Nice big circle. And then make that hook at the corner. Step wide enough. And push. Raise hands, shift and turn. Open the hook. And close by turning from your waist. Both arms go down for white crane. Left arm's going to come on top as you step. And then pass that right arm on the outside and overhead for white crane. Brush knee, left side, right arm swings down. And step. Clearing and push. Hamstrings glute, reach out and step in. Imagine pulling back by turning from your waist and up and down go together. All right. Whew. Yes. Okay. Feeling good? Remember, we're going to work on this a lot today. So this section is actually kind of like a bunch of repeat movements. So we do brush knee, we do hamstrings glute, we do 3 more brush knees, another hamstrings glute, and then another brush knee. So this is a huge section of repeat movement that we're going to keep working on today. All right, so just to review before we move on, let's start at our left brush knee. So that means our left foot is forward. So we have our beautiful bow stance with our right palm pushing out, and that left hand is kind of hanging out by your knee. Remember, that gets there through that lean in your torso. From here, reach out and then step closer in. Toe, ball, heel, so that your foot goes to the corner. Then by turning your torso and shifting your weight back, you're going to change the arm. So that right arm's going to come back and the left arm goes forward a little bit. Now remember, it's just like we're playing a guitar, but we're going to lift up with that left arm as we touch with the heel. We go up and down. So strumming that guitar, and it should feel coordinating up and down together. Remember, if we took a little guitar in our hands, quite literally, should look like you were strumming that guitar, okay? So that's about the distance. Remember, someone's elbow is here and you have your wrist. So imagine that distance. That'll tell you how close you should be. So let's do it again from brush knee. Okay. Shift forward and step in. Pull back. You're pushing off the ball of your left foot so that you can touch with the heel. Pour that weight in as you complete the movement. Hand strums the loop. Okay, good? Feeling better? This one should be, don't overcomplicate it, okay? This one will feel more natural as time goes on. Let's talk about brush, knee, and push, how we're gonna get back to it, okay? So we do hand strums the loop. The footwork is really easy. We're just gonna step wider. The first thing we're gonna do is normal brush knee, but we're gonna rotate our right palm so the palm is facing up, and then it's a swing down and press down with that left arm as you step, and then just regular brush knee and push. So it's a repeat movement, but we're gonna get more familiar with it today. So let's start in hand strums the loop. What do we have? An empty stance. All we're gonna do, shift back, pick up, and step wide enough. Then as you turn from your waist, move forward into your bow stance. That's it, okay? So all we're doing, if I turn towards you so you can see a little bit better, is we're going from our empty stance, we're gonna shift our weight and turn from our waist, step wider, and shift forward and move into our bow stance, okay? That's it. All right, so from hand strums the loop, shift back, turn from your waist a little, step wide enough. Shift forward and turn. That's simple, right? Now it's the arms, okay? So with our hand strum salute, we're here, okay? We have that play guitar situation. The left arm's a little bit easier because it's already up. So all we're gonna do here is we're just going to press down. That's it. So that pressing down that we know so well, it's just gonna come up just a little bit, and then imagine using the inside of your forearm here. We're gonna press down. Then normal brush knee, big sweeping or clearing, and then let it come down to your hips, sitting on that table, okay? So again, hand strums the lute, it's higher. It's going to press down as you turn, clear, and then sit by your hip at the moment because we're standing, okay? All right, so now that right arm, the palm is facing down, okay? So what you're gonna do is you have to turn your palm facing up. Then it's normal brush knee where we're using the inside or outside of our forearm here. We're gonna swing to the side and sit up that palm to the corner. Then from here, bend the elbow so the hand comes to the shoulder and then push out. Yes, okay? Yeah, this is like, it'll get easier, right? Because we don't have that big transition. So this is a little bit easier. So the right hand, okay? We did our hand strum salute. Remember, we have to turn that palm so it faces up and then swing it down and sit it up. So make sure that that palm is sitting, ready to go. And then it stays in this position. It just bends and comes to the elbow. So if I turn, look, you should be sitting right here like your palm is pushing. Yes, right in front of you. And remember here, try to open your arm a little bit. Let that energy flow, okay? Then from here, it just goes straight out. Get all that power. That's it. Let's do it one more time. So, yep, right hand is sitting. Turn the palm, swing down, and sit that palm up. Now keep it sitting up. Just use your elbow. Keep it in three-dimensional space and bend. Yes, then push out, okay? So this is a good skill to have. What are we doing essentially, right? If we had both arms out to the side, we're just doing this. Watch how the elbows aren't changing. This is brush knee, okay? This is because we're going to do both sides. That's why I'm showing you with both arms. But I want you to feel familiar with this. So if you had your right arm out, it's just this, okay? That elbow's staying here, and it's just coming to the shoulder, okay? That's important because it keeps the energy flowing, and then you can just go straight out from this point, all right? So let's try one more time. We did that right hand, okay? Only the right hand, and then we'll link it. So turn the palm over. Swing down as you turn your waist. Now, your waist is turning, but your elbow's staying where it is. Bend that hand to the shoulder. Perfect. Now go straight out. Awesome. Okay. Now let's try and put it together. Before we even include the footwork, let's just do the arms, okay? So, hamstrung salute. All right. Now, right arm's going to go down. Palms turning over. Swinging that arm down, press down with the left arm and stop. Check your position. Nice. Perfect. About chest level. We have that nice rounded feeling. Now, what's our next checkpoint? Clear and bring that right hand to your shoulder. Then forward and back go together. All right. Yes, let's do it again. So from hamstrung salute, we're right here, okay? Remember, we're turned a little bit. We're going to swing down. We turn our palm to the sky. Press down with that left arm and check your back position. Right palm is seated, left arm is rounded. Clear and kind of reach out and then bring that right hand to the shoulder. Then forward and back as you turn your torso to straight. Perfect. All right, now that we're doing that so well, let's try and put it with the footwork, okay? So, hamstrung salute, remember, empty stance on the heel. The footwork is simple. We're just going to lift and step to the side. All right, so when do we lift? We're going to swing that right arm down, press down with the left, and then right as you're at that back position, pick up and step. Clear, hand comes to the shoulder, you're halfway turned, and then finish moving as you turn and push out. All right, yes, let's do it again. So, hamstrung salute, we're here. Left brush knee and push. Swing the right arm down. Press down with the left and step wider. Clear as you bring the hand to the shoulder and then push out. Finishing your bow stance. So check, shoulder and elbow sinking down, wrist in line. Left palm is by your knee through that leaning forward. We have one line from the heel through the crown of our head. And now relax the arms and look at your footwork. Did you step wide enough? Yes. All right. So let's put it together, okay? So by that, I mean, let's do left brush knee. Let's do hamstrung salute, back to left brush knee. Remember, the key for that is when it's left brush knee, our left leg is forward, okay? All right, so we're gonna start, we'll start in the end position first. So we'll start in our brush knee, okay? We did the first one. Now we're gonna do hamstrung salute. We're gonna reach out and we're gonna step in, toe, ball, heel. Pull back, and then up and down go together as you touch with the heel. Then right arm swings down, left arm presses down, and you step wide enough. Brush knee and push. Nice. Good check of the footwork. So super important. One thing you'll find out is when you're doing proper footwork and you're really making that stance wide enough, is when you're doing this section, you'll start here, but then you step in and you move a little bit to your left. Then you move a little bit. And if I did this again, look, watch where my feet end up. They're completely off screen now, okay? So when our stance is wide enough, we actually end up moving back throughout the entire form. So it's an interesting thing that as you learn the form that you'll see in your progression is if you start here and you did the whole form, you'll probably end up all the way back here, okay? And that's just from that width in our bow stance, all right? So let's do it again. And let's start white crane spreads and swings this time, okay? So from here, getting that great practice in, all right, check. Empty stance still, right? This is that first time we're transitioning to that wider bow stance. Okay, dropping that right elbow. Swing the right arm down and press down with the left palm. Step wider. Clear and push. Now we're going to step closer in. So reach and step closer in. Push back with the ball, change to the heel, and go up and down with the arms. Now we're going to step wider. Swing the right arm down and step. Clear and push. Brush knee. Yes, I see smiles. That's a great thing, okay? Feeling more confident, right? This is a great sequence where we can really play around with that transition between bow stance and empty stance to really feel stable in our footwork. This is something I encourage you to do, not even with the arms, just like when you're in your house and you're talking on the phone or something. It's a great thing to just play around with your footwork and see what you can do and how you can change it and how does it feel, okay? So let's do it again. White crane, all the way through. All right. Nice starting position. Beautiful. This left hand should start to feel familiar, right? Sitting on that table, just like brush knee. Okay. Drop the right elbow, left palm rotates. Swing the right arm down. Press down with the left and step wide enough. Remember to clear and bring that hand to the shoulder, sitting up. Then push out and bring the left hand to your knee. Okay, reach out and step in, toe ball heel. Push off the ball and then change to the heel, up and down with the arms. Okay, remember, swing that right arm down and rotate the palm to the sky. Swing, press down with the left and step. Clear. Is that hand sitting up in front of the right shoulder? And then push it straight out. Okay, how are we feeling? All right, questions? This is your opportunity because we have two ways we could head. And I'm going to leave this up to the class today, okay? So we can continue working on the details with this sequence, or we can add in the other side, which the other side is where we look away from our screen. So this is up to you. Where do you want to proceed? Do you want to keep going? Raise your left hand. Or do you want new movements? Raise your right hand. We're like this. We don't know. Okay, well, so then let's do this, all right? So this is a bit of a challenge, okay? So what we're gonna do as a compromise, we're gonna face each other, okay? We're gonna do this facing each other so that we can become more comfortable and confident with this brush knee series and not have to look away from the screen, okay? So this is the good thing, all right? So we're gonna start with what we call as our Tai Chi walking. This is simply going from bow stance to bow stance. This is the exact footwork for brush knee and push, but we're just gonna do it facing each other, okay? So I'm gonna be your mirror image, okay? So if we started in left brush knee and push, we would shift and we would bring that weight to our right foot. So open it up, sink down, and we step out with the left. We go heel ball toe and we do our normal bow stance. Okay, now we're gonna shift our weight back. We're gonna open up our left toes to the corner and we're gonna pour that weight in. Stepping forward with the right leg, heel ball toe, and then pour that weight in. Okay, The last one is the same thing. We just shift back. We open up the right toes this time. We pour that weight in. As you see my foot disappear, you step out with the left and then you move forward. Okay? So that's it. That's the footwork that we're going to be doing. So we're going to do this a few times. Now we're going to only do it on the one side. If we were in a real beginner's class that was just working on basics, I would go back and forth, but I want you to feel confident in this series of brush, knee, and push, okay? So coming back in your space as far as you can. All right, shifting left, open up the right toes, sink and step. Shift forward. Okay, shift back, open up the toes. Big thing here, don't stand up. Don't go up and down. I want to see you level, moving across, and stepping out nice and slow. Move forward and turn. Okay, torso stays straight. We shift back. We open up the right toes and everything turns. And then we step out. Torso still open. Then we turn forward. Okay? So now we have the footwork, simple enough, right? The footwork is pretty simple when we're facing each other. Now we're going to add the arms just in a hug a tree position, okay? So getting that beautiful upper body shape. Why? So we can feel our waist turning. Now remember, that waist turning is not hips turning, okay? It's turning from our upper body. Now at some points our hips will follow, but we're going to try and keep that proper alignment from the lower body and really use our torso, okay? So from here, arms into that hug a tree position. We're going to shift to the left and turn and open to the right. Sinking down, keep your torso towards the corner as you step. Now, as you move forward, turn your torso to straight. Okay, check in on your hips. Drop your arms for a moment. Are your hips still open or did we close them? Okay, when we close them, that weight is going to fall into the arch of your right foot. That's going to be a big cue. We want to feel it centered on both feet, okay? Now bringing those arms back up, let's go into the next one. Shift back and open up your left toes, okay? Now we're turning torso and everything to the corner. We're going to pour that weight in nice and slow and then pick up and step out. Then push forward and turn to straight, okay? Now, as we shift back, we're straight, both knees in line. Everything turns to the right corner. Then pour that weight in and step out. Move forward and turn. Nice. Okay, so it's not that hard when we're facing each other, right? That makes it pretty easy, okay? This is something that you can continuously do as long as your space is. So maybe right now, because you're facing the screen, we don't have a lot of space, but in your home, just go as far as you can go down a long hallway, all right? So let's do the arms, okay? So remember, I'm gonna mirror you, okay? I know this is a little bit harder for some, but it's easier to learn this sequence, okay? So we start with left brush knee. The first thing we do is we connect down and we sit up the palm, right? And then the left arm presses down, okay? So we're here. We're just gonna do both sides again and again, all right? So the first thing we do is we clear and we bring the hand to the shoulder. Then forward and back go together, okay? So from here to do the other side, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna lift the left arm up and you're gonna turn it over so that again, the fingertips point to the center of the forearm. Are we getting kind of like the key things here? Center of your forearm is like gold in Tai Chi, all right? When in doubt, point to the center of your forearm, okay? So now we're gonna swing the left arm down and then we're gonna press down with that right arm so we come into the other side. Beautiful, so it's a mirror image where the left palm is sitting up and that right arm is rounded. Now, same thing. We're gonna clear and we're gonna bring the hand to the shoulder and then we're gonna go forward and back. So we're going to keep doing this side to side. So the last one, the right arm comes up, then we turn. So notice how your left arm didn't change. It stayed there, right? Now swing and press down, go together. Then we clear and the hand comes to the shoulder, and then we do forward and back. We're going to keep going, okay? This is where we get this. So left arm comes up and we turn. Swing down and press down with the right and check. Palm is seated, arm is rounded, beautiful. Clear and bring the hand to the shoulder. Forward and back go together. Now, right arm comes up and you turn. Swing and press down and check. Right palm is seated, left arm is rounded. Clear, bring the hand to the shoulder, and then push. Okay, we're going to do two more. Come up and turn. Swing and press down to your left side. Perfect, clear, and push. Okay, arm comes up, turn the right arm to the sky. Swing, and then come to the right side, clear, and push. Seems pretty easy when we just do one or the other, right? Okay. The hard part is when we link it together. Now remember, I said that this is one of the harder sequences to learn within this first section because we're over camera, so we have to look away. So we're going to work on this for 2 weeks, okay? I don't want to just brush over this. I want to really make sure we feel confident in this movement, so then when we go to practice by ourselves, we can really feel confident and secure in which direction we're going. So we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to add that Tai Chi walking with the arm movement facing the screen. Okay, so this is the exact same thing we will do next week, moving along the line, but this week we're just facing each other. Okay, so we're going to start in the back position of left brush knee and push. So that means we're in a bow stance with our left leg forward. Our right palm is to the rear corner and our left arm is rounded. Okay. From here, normal brush knee, you're going to clear and bring that hand to the shoulder, and then you're going to push out as the hand comes to the knee. Okay. Here's the transition. As you bring your weight back, you're going to lift your arm up. Then, as you turn your left foot, you're going to turn your left arm to the sky. And here, you want to make sure you pour that weight back in. Okay, so we're heavy back in the front, and we want to make sure everything's in front of us, not to the side, directly towards the camera. Okay, now, left arm's going to swing down, right arm's going to press down, and we're going to step and check. When your foot is grounded and connected, you should be in this position with your right arm nice and rounded and your left palm seated. Now you're going to clear and bring your left hand to the shoulder, and then you're going to push out together. Okay, now same thing, same transition. Shift back, arm comes up. Turn, arm and leg together and pour that weight back in. Now swing down and press down as you step. Brush knee, hand to the shoulder, and push. Yes. It's okay. We're going to do this a few more times, all right? Remember, this is one of the best ways, though, because we're facing each other, so then we can really work on it, okay? It's so hard when you have to look away. Okay, this is so unique compared to being in a classroom. When we're in a classroom, we have the ability to look around at our fellow students to see where they are as well. Here, it's yourself in a room, typically not even with a mirror. Okay, so this is really bringing body awareness and really challenging yourself. Okay, so sink into that right leg, step out with the left. All right, beautiful starting position. Right hand seated, left arms rounded, and we're going to do brush knee and push. So this is on the left side because we have that left leg forward. Now, shift back, arm comes up. Turn, arm and leg together and pour that weight back in. Get ready for that transition. Now, swing the left arm down, press down with the right and step. Clear, hand to the shoulder. That's your checkpoint. Yes, and then push out. Then arm comes up as the weight moves back. Arm and leg turn together. Okay, swing and step. And then big brush knee and push. Yes. Yes. Looks good. Remember, one of the hardest things is getting familiar with all of the aspects of Tai Chi, okay? So we have to, it's like driving a car where you have to learn all these different parts until you can just run it smoothly. So once we feel confident in this Tai Chi walking, and then also that transition from handstrums the lute to brush knee, so that bow stance to empty stance to bow stance and back, it's going to make everything a lot easier. And that just takes time and practice. Okay. So give yourself grace. Know you're doing something that is so unique, unless you have a dance background or some sort of movement background, that it just takes time. All right. So I am going to do my absolute utter best in this moment, challenging myself like it's learning it all over again. And we're going to face each other to do handstrums the lute, brush knee, handstrums the lute. Okay. So this is a totally new one for me. I'm flipping my brain for you guys. So facing each other. Okay. Handstrums the lute. Left leg is forward. Left arm is in front and the right fingertips point. Do you see my brain working very, very hard right now? Okay, so you're gonna swing the right arm down and press down with the left and step. Clear and push. Okay. All right, if we do it again, reach out, step in, pull back, up and down, go together as you touch with the heel. Okay. Swing and press down and step. Clear and push. Okay, now we have two more. So arm comes up, weight moves back. Arm and leg turn together, weight pours back in. Swing and step. Clear and push. Okay, arm comes up, weight moves back. Arm and leg turn together. Swing and step. Clear and push. Okay, just if you have to, we're going to do it. Last one. So this is the whole sequence. We're going to get it, don't worry. So if we did one more, you ready? Watch this. I'm going to show you guys. We step. Guess where we go next? Handstrums the lute. Shift back. We go up and down together. Handstrums the lute. And then you can go brush knee and push. Okay? So that's the whole sequence. All right? It's okay. Remember, mirroring is not meant for everyone. Okay? So sometimes it does mess us up. All right? And it's a good thing. That was a big challenge for me, and that's why I left it till the end. So then if I messed up, we were still good. All right. So, but sometimes you've got to really challenge your brain in these new ways. That's the first time I've ever done it, but I wanted to do it that way so you could see. All right. So now we're going to do it the normal way, okay? So we're going to go the direction we would face while we do it in the form. I'm going to challenge you. Remember, we're going to do this again next week. We're going to really work on this till we feel confident that we can do it on our own. But for right now, we're going to just try and close class by just expanding our brains a little bit and challenging our bodies. So the key, let go. All right, just do what you just did. And when you have to look away from your screen, just let your body do what it's going to do. And then I guarantee you it will be close enough. Okay, so we're going to start at our brush knee, left brush knee and push. So left knee is forward. Okay, we're going to do hamstring salute. So we're going to reach out and we're going to step in. Then we pull back and we touch with the heel up and down, go together. Okay, swing the right arm down. Press down with the left, clear, and push. Okay, arm comes up, weight moves back. Arm and leg turn together. Trust yourself. Swing the left arm down. Press down with the right and step. Clear, and then push. Okay, arm comes up, weight moves back, turning everything together. Swing and step, clear and push. Okay, one more time. All right, doing great. Yes. All right, so brush knee and push. All right, left foot forward, right palm pushing. Okay, reach out and step in. Pull back, up and down as you touch with the heel. Okay, swing the right arm down. Press down with the left and step. Clear and push. Okay, brush knee. Lift that arm up. Turn arm and leg together. Pour that weight in. Swing and press down. Trust yourself and step. Clear and push. Okay, arm comes up, weight goes back. Turning everything together. Swing, press down and step. Clear and push. Want to see what's next? Ready? This is it. You got this. Step in, hamstring salute. Pull back, up and down. And then we have one more, brush knee and push. So we've got 5 brush knees in this sequence. Slightly confusing as you start to learn in the beginning, but we're going to get there, okay? Remember, part of what's so great about Tai Chi is memorization keeps our brain young, all right? So it's another part of the whole practice, all right? So let's close class, and then I'll get any questions you might have. So thank you so much for joining me today. Such a pleasure having you here.